Welcome back, guys. It's Wednesday. We are on the hump of the week. All right. I've just learned this word actually, so I'm pretty using it a lot now. So in the middle of the week, pretty much. We're in the middle of the week. This is where all the things start to get ready to happen. So we had Monday, very, very calm. We had yesterday, I want to discuss with that, so stay with me until the end, that I will disclose to you what was happening yesterday about the PPI and the German CPI. And most importantly, we're going to have today the CPI from USA. And then tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, and we finish the week. So let's go to it. But first of all, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on this video, share this content with your friends. This is pure knowledge. I'm definitely sure they will like to watch it, all right? And they would thank you for sharing those types of contents with them. Now, who was expecting a higher PPI? Raise your hands. Oop, I was expecting a higher PPI. And if you were on my webinar yesterday, Tuesday, you would be noticed that. If you haven't watched it, then easily just go for the ACY Securities channel here, and then you will be able to watch the replay of yesterday. Okay, I'm higher on the higher on PPI but lower on the CPI. I will get there, but okay, let's go. First of all, let's go for the numbers. So yesterday at 10:30 p.m. we had the PPI month of a month. The previous was revised down. Okay, now it's negative 0.1%. The consensus was 0.3%, and the actual came in at 0.5%. The core PPI came in at 0.5% as well, revised to the previous revised it down to negative 0.1, and the consensus was 0.2. So 0.3 higher than expected on the core PPI and 0.2 higher than expected on the PPI. Now, if we look to the Eurodollar chart, for instance, or even the US dollar index chart, we can see that the market actually is dropping. Oh, wow. What did I mention yesterday? That the market is possibly able to drop. Okay. Now, why did that happen? Because we had a higher PPI, but, well, supposed to go higher prices, right? Supposed to get the dollar, the US dollar up. But that's not the case. Because if we look to the US dollar index, is going down. Same as Eurodollar, Eurodollar going up. Aussie dollar that I've mentioned, the trade is going up as well. All right, I have a target on 0.67. I've mentioned that. It doesn't matter the little move. It matters the big move. Okay. Now, if we look to the market has switched. Okay. I was talking with one analyst yesterday, and he was asking the same question: why did the market go up when it was supposed to go down? Sorry, why the market did go down when it's supposed to go up? The answer is pretty simple. The market, the participants of the market, not the price, is looking as opposite right now. So if we have a higher inflation, therefore we will continue to have lower US dollar. Okay, because the market this is not good, and the Fed will maintain that for longer. And if they continue to increase, if the inflation continues to increase, they will continue to keep it that for longer. So I know it maybe doesn't make sense for you, but trust me, this is exactly what is happening. If we take 3 years of data on the gold, all right, gold prices, we can see that the gold react positively on a negative CPI and reacts negatively on a positive CPI. So, I mean, if the CPI is higher than expected, gold goes down. If the CPI is lower than expected, gold goes up. Okay. Now, the previous three out data, so yesterday, last month, and March, we did had the opposite. So the CPI went up and the gold prices went up. The CPI went down and the gold prices went up. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Sorry, the CPI went down and the gold went up. So this is pretty interesting on what is happening and how the market is persuading, receiving this data. Okay, very, very interesting. Now, let's have a look on the German. The German CPI came in as expected, 0.5%, consensus was 0.5, the previous stayed and intact, so 0.4. The German CPI year over year, everything normal, 2.2 for actual, for consensus, and for previous. We did have as well the unemployment rate on UK, maintaining a 4.3 as the consensus expected, and the previous was 4.2. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that the actual came in as the consensus was expecting, but it's still higher than the previous. From 4.2 to 4.3 is a 0.1 higher than that. So this is actually interesting. If we look for the pound right now, okay, if you have a chart right now, you can open the pound. We can see that it's actually having a higher move. Right now, we are trading at 125,900. So I do believe a continuation of Eurodollar up, gold prices up to 2,500, and a continuation of the US dollar index down. Okay, and Aussie dollar up as well to 0.67. Eurodollar most probably 1.10. GBP USD not too sure. Aussie dollar 0.67. Okay, I do repeat, don't focus on the small picture, focus on the big picture. Okay, and this is my idea. If you haven't yet been on the Telegram, you are missing all the data. You are missing the data. Okay, so make sure to go at the description of this video right now. Stop what you're doing, go to the description of the video right now and click into the Telegram group and join us now. Okay, so I hope everyone is understanding what is happening. I know it's very tricky, but this is exactly what is happening. The market is switching the bias. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and rest of the week as well. And if you're not registered for tomorrow's webinar yet, you still have chance. All right, so just go to the description of the video again, go for the registration link for the webinar, and you will be redirected to the page of for the ACY page, and you can register yourself there. All right, guys, I hope everyone is good, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.